Record. Okay, there we go. What's up, everyone? It's Nick Dorenzo here, the founder of the Highest Self program. I'm here with Sophie, one of my favorite clients and one of the best transformations I've seen in so long. I'm so proud of her. She's come full circle in the last month or so. How many days was your full recovery? How long has it been? I don't even think we've talked about it. Um,
Actually, I didn't count the days, but I think it's like 3.5, 4 weeks, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, we'll just go with like 22 days. I mean, we might have to check a little bit, but it's been really really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you briefly like introduce yourself and share a bit about, your background, and like what in just in general and like what your life was like before starting or experiencing DPDR at all?
Well, I'm Sophie. I'm 25 years old. And before I experienced DPDR, I was living a happy life. Like I was a kid actually, because I had my first episode when I was 13 years old. And before that, I just enjoyed life. I was going outside with my family, with my friends. And yeah, so I was actually very alive and like very happy and joyful before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, that's me.
Yeah. Sophie's like a super fun person.
Yeah.
She has a lot of she's a lot of cool interests, like a bunch of cool things, going for her. And like what would you say like so when you first got hit with DPDR, like what were the most debilitating symptoms or sensations you experienced during your journey with the DPDR?
Well, as I said, I had it with 13, and then afterwards was with 17, and also like sometimes else. But this time, the heaviest was that I couldn't walk. Like my vision was so bad, and also I experienced very bad like thoughts and stuff. So I couldn't walk barely, or like even leave the house, or I was just sitting inside or like laying inside my bed and I couldn't move. That's
Yeah.
like the worst symptom, I would say.
Yeah, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that can, have the same exact thing that can relate to that 100%. Um, and you know, like, did you ever feel like you were the exception, like the one person who could never recover, or like you were the one off?
Completely. I always thought I'm the only one. I'm the only person on this earth who has to deal with that, and like my symptoms are different to the others, and also because I had this very weird fear of the sky. I don't know why, but I always thought, okay, I'm gonna.
That's so common.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. Like, why am I thinking about that? And I'm the only person thinking that. And yeah, so definitely I thought I'm alone with that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's extremely common. Like, I'm saying like I'd say over half people with DPDR have the fear of the sky, these, and then adds to like existential thoughts, things like that. I had that as well. Um, yeah, so like what was like the biggest fear about DPDR when you were stuck in it?
I would say that life is not real, like that I'm not real, my friends are not real, that everything is just like a simulation kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's how I
And
felt.
that feeling of being alone is just breathtaking. I can't describe it to anyone who hasn't been through that, because it's such a strange feeling.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was in that situation too, where just like looking around, you're just like, what is going on? How did I even end up here? And it affected me like in so many ways as well. In your life, like, how do you feel like DPDR has had an effect on your daily life, like with relationships and overall mental health before?
Man, everything. I wanted to die like weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was suicidal. I had to be in a psych ward actually. I was held inside, like it was an open psych ward, but I still had to be there because I was afraid of myself.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something I would say was affecting my life.
Wow.
And yeah, like also I didn't want to see my friends anymore. I didn't want to see my family anymore. I wasn't talking to anyone. I was just like I broke every contact with everyone and was just for myself and being stuck there and trying to find a way out of life. So yeah.
And I'm so you guys have like there's so many people who have like the same situation to where they're just scared of themselves. They're scared of life, and it's so strong of you. Like the fact that she can speak about this means she's overcome it, right? And it's the most incredible thing. It's so cool for me to see too. Like because I was in the same situation where I felt those exact things, and I made it out of that. Um, was like did you try any other methods like therapies or solutions? Like I know you said you were in that psych ward stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like, what were those experiences like for you?
so many. Like I tried everything, and I went to the psych ward, and I was telling them, "Hey, I think I'm going psychotic. I don't know. Like, is that a psychosis? Am I schizophrenic? I think it's in English, right?"
Yeah,
And they were like, "No, you're not. You're not." And I was describing them everything, like everything. I told them that and that and that symptom, and they gave me medication. They tried therapy again. They tried skills. They tried a ton of shit. Sorry that I say that like
I know
that,
you're
but
good.
it didn't help
Let it out.
anything. They were just like, okay, you need time and you have to practice and like do exposition and stuff and do the medications. And at some point, they even said like, maybe you're psychotic, and I was like,
Yeah,
your program, and I was like, no, I may change the medications and we could actually put me like out of the medication, if that makes sense,
yeah,
because they gave me the wrong, like very strong medications to get the thoughts down, but that was not the solution. Routine, that was the program, and that was everything that you told us in the videos in the beginning. Like
yeah,
everything you had in those videos was exactly describing everything I'm going through, or like I was going through, I've been through, and
yeah.
it was like, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's gonna help me.
I love that. Yeah. So like when you were first like going into the program, like what thoughts or fears did you have about the possibility of recovery? Like before you even heard of my program, like what thoughts or fears did you have about it before hearing about like, there was way that like a way out?
Like
You're probably the
actually
only
that I'm
entire, psych ward that had DPDR or like one of them.
what did you say?
Like, did you have any thoughts or fears before finding about me in my program, like about the possibility of recovery, especially being in like, the psych ward, you're probably like one of the only ones with it. Like, did you have that it wasn't possible? Like, did you have any of those thoughts or fears?
I mean, I was Googling everything, and there were people who were telling people on Reddit, "Oh my God, I've been there for 10 years. It's not gonna change," or stuff like that. And also in the psych ward, I was with another person who also has DPDR, and she was also struggling for a long time. And I was like, "Oh no, I." That was my biggest fear, that if I start recovering, that I'm never fully gonna recover. Like that I do all the things and that I try everything and that I try that program and also the program is not going to help me. So that was my biggest fear, that I'm going to do that and it's also not going to help me. But man, I'm proven wrong. So
Well,
yeah,
what made you decide to reach out for help and start this recovery journey?
I mean, actually, nothing in the clinic helped me for real. Like, sure, the medications helped me for my depression. No, no thoughts about that. But um, like with the DPTR, they couldn't help me. There was nothing they could do for me, and I was so sure I need something else. I need someone who completely understands what I'm going through, and especially I saw you, and I realized, oh my God, you had it yourself.
Yeah,
You've
someone
been
who's
through
actually
that
been through it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you think
So
you could have been?
that
Sorry,
was the reason I. No, no, tell me.
sorry,
What did you say?
say it one more time. You froze on my screen. You're like your Wi-Fi was a little. Yeah.
Okay. Um, I can't remember what I wanted to say. Like, what was your
You're,
question?
um, I think I asked you like what made you decide to reach out for help and start this recovery journey. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So that was the reason, because you've been
yeah,
through that. So, that was the reason I found you on Instagram, like because I was scrolling
Yeah.
because of DPDR again, and I saw you and you were like so motivational and like
Thank you.
you've been through that shit and you've made it out. So yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah. Do you feel like you could have made like a full recovery on your own?
That's a hard question. I think maybe in 1 or 2 years, would maybe I would have that mindset, but I would have a lot more to do to get the informations, and also there wouldn't have been a community that would like cheer me on, and so I think that maybe yes, but a longer time. I would have needed a longer time to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
way longer.
And in that page, like you don't understand how you recovered or like what actually got you there. So like what we're doing with Sophie is making sure she can last it forever, like make it last forever with the post-recovery plan and really understanding those principles. And not only are you like recovered, but you're honestly probably like going into the best version of yourself. Like your future is so
For
bright.
sure.
And like describe to people like how was your first week inside of the program? And like what were the biggest mindset shifts or breakthroughs that you had?
Well, so for the first week, I have to say that somehow I was very anxious, and I think most people are kind of
Of
anxious
course.
and like, okay, is it gonna work? Am I strong enough to do that? And it was actually very hard to watch the videos, but guys, it's totally worth it because the videos are the main goal
Yeah.
to success, and the mindset shifted immediately because there are so many like sentences you can just repeat to yourself and be like, okay, no, this time I'm gonna act
Yeah.
differently, and I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, it's that again or that symptom again. It's like, no, it's fine, thanks, let's go with that
Let's
symptom.
go.
It's
Let's go.
I'm strong enough, yeah, like let's go no
It's
matter
just my
what.
identity. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, like that's incredible. That's incredible. Um, yeah, I mean like so you started the first week and it was like okay, so you had like a huge mindset shift originally. Um like what specific parts of the program do you think resonated with you the most or made the biggest impact on your recovery?
I think the community and the check-ins that
Yeah.
we have the opportunity to get through to you any time of the day, and that we can talk to you, and also the weekly alignments that we talk to you weekly, and that we have the opportunity to just share everything
Yeah.
that we've been through that week and what we can do differently the next week. That's something that totally changed my mind because I don't have it to do myself. I have somebody who guides me through the process. So that's actually the thing that helped me the most. Yeah.
No, of course. Yeah, because we like to guarantee it's working, right? I don't just like give you a plan and hope it works. Always making sure that, it's personalized for you. We're making changes based off of your situation, all of that. Yeah, and like throughout your journey, were there any, pivotal moments along the way? You're like, holy shit, like this actually working or anything like that?
There were so many. Like I can't really say one thing. It was just like when I realized my mindset changed. That was amazing because I
Was
read
there
the
a
book that
specific
you
mindset shift? Or was
what is
like was there a specific thing that shifted your mindset? Like or that contributed to the fast recovery? Like or was it like a bunch of things?
it was a bunch of things, but I think one of the things was actually the videos that I watched in the beginning. That was something that just worked in my mind, and then somehow, like one day, it just shifted, and it was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it really makes sense what he talked about, and then it worked. Like the first week, it's hard, man. I can't lie, it's hard, but
Mhm.
you can also see like small moments where the mindset shifts, and then the moments get more and more and more, and then suddenly there are
Or-
more good moments than bad.
No,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, I mean, yours was like as soon as you got past that little first breaking point, things just started
Yeah.
rolling. Um, Now like with the high self program, like what do you think makes the high self program so special compared to stuff you find online or like a regular therapist?
Mm, because you actually like see the person, and the struggles you're going through, and you just take the person and you're going through the real stuff, like what do you want to be, where do you see yourself,
Yeah.
how do you see yourself when you're recovered, or like you are recovered right now. Like that's the thing that changed me completely, because I always thought I'm broken, and when you told me like think or
We're
live
not trying
like
to
you are
fix.
recovered, you are recovered.
You're already fixed. We live by that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that totally changed my mind, and for
So
that it's completely different, because for example in the psych ward they see you as a broken person, they don't see you as a person who's fixed or already good as she is or as he is, but you are like, no, you are already recovered, and that was the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And every single call, we're not like our weekly calls aren't like just therapy calls. They're not that. They're analysis calls. We're seeing how did it go? What do we need to change? How are you embodying the recovered self? We're not trying to fix ourselves. We're not doing anything to feel better. We already feel better, and our actions reflect the fact that we feel better. Um,
Yeah.
Great. Like, how did you handle like any setbacks or moments when recovery felt challenging? Because sometimes it's not linear. Sometimes you have a tough day, right? And for the people that have those tough days, like what would you like? How did you handle those?
For sure. I mean, I also had bad days or bad moments during the day. And I also had the fears. I mean, man, the fears are there. They are there during the whole process. But I think the most important thing was that I always thought like, okay, no, it's totally fine. I can handle that. Just give me more anxiety, give me more bad days, give me more
And
bad
you
stuff.
through
I'm
it.
gonna do that. I'm gonna go and push through that. It's like a challenge. Like everything that comes to me, or a bad day or a bad moment, that's a challenge, and I can go through that and learn through that and just get better at
Absolutely.
just, yeah, like being the best version of myself.
It's the confidence you built from proving that you've done it over and over and over again. Like, what role would
Yeah.
you say taking action and discipline plays in your recovery process?
A huge role. A huge role. Also the routine, that was the game changer actually. The routine just changed me completely. I had I was not laying in my bed again. I just was planning my whole day through, like every hour or like every 2 hours I was like, okay, I have to do this, this and that. So it's a huge role. Yeah.
And then, like, was there a specific moment when you realized, like, wow, I actually feel normal again?
It was slowly, like there
Yeah,
were a
that's what I say.
few moments, like small moments, and I was like, I feel present again. And then yeah, like had a step back because I was thinking about it. But like there was one moment when I was outside with my friends without my phone in another city, and like just living life and enjoying the moment without the phone. Like that was the moment I realized, okay,
That's
I
it.
am actually recovered.
That's it.
Like I'm feeling great. I don't even think about it. Yeah, so that's the moment I think.
Yeah, and like, how does life feel now compared to when you were struggling with DPDR?
It's a lot better. I am on the way to be the best version of myself, and I'm just looking forward to so many things. Like if I remember myself 3 weeks ago, I wanted to die, and now I want to live. So
That's
that's actually
that's a huge win.
amazing.
That's a huge
Yeah.
win. Yeah, like, what are some things you're doing now that you thought you might never be able to do again?
Yoga,
Yoga.
actually, meditation, breath work, going outside, being outside for like the whole day. That wouldn't be possible 3 weeks ago, or like 4 weeks ago.
You
I
couldn't
wouldn't
even
go
go
outside.
outside, right? And now you're spending
Yeah,
all day outside. That's
like
incredible.
I couldn't even walk. I had to get another person to like get me around because I couldn't walk. So yeah, walking again. That's also something. So yeah.
Well, do you feel like your experience with DPDR has changed you as a person? Like, do you feel like you're a completely different person in a good way?
Yes, for sure. Like I'm nearer to my highest self than ever. Like I'm on the journey to
You're at
really get
least
to know
chasing it.
myself.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Like,
No
it's
worries.
you, but like what I've seen is like you're chasing your higher self. You might not, no one's ever there at their higher self, but at least you're aligned with the best version of you.
Yeah, yeah. And just trying to live like it, live like the best version of oneself. That's the main key right now. And I think I'm nearer than ever to that. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, like what's one thing you'd say you're most proud of after of achieving since your recovery? Is it going
I
outside
think
or
yeah, I think it's my self-confidence. It's the mindset, the self-confidence that I'm not like, oh my God, I can't do this, and I don't have the strength, and I'm too broken. No, I'm like, no, I am recovered, and I'm the strongest fucking person ever. Like we are the strongest persons ever. People who go to DPDR, they can be the strongest person because they know how it is to lose everything, and when they just get some things back, they are the gratefulest person ever. So yeah, we are strong,
so
everybody.
well said. That's so well said. And like if you would have to give advice, like what would you say to someone who's currently experiencing DPDR and feels like recovery is impossible?
I would say trust in the process. Like trust in the process in this program. Go to the program. Go to Nick. Talk about your problems, and he will just help you and guide you through the process. And guys, please use the Discord as your Instagram. It's the best
You
thing
can
you
use
can
it.
do.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I want. I would wish for the program that more people would like see the Discord as their Instagram, and every time they're on their phone, they're just going to the Discord, getting motivated, cheering everybody up. Like that's the thing, and that's the thing that helped me a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like if now if someone's like watching this and they're still debating whether the highest self program is right for them, what would you say to them right now?
Like do it. Just do it because you don't have anything to lose. Like there's a chance to recover in just 3 weeks. Like use that chance. You would like think about what if no, just do it. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, like your mind, your DPDR will try to make you super comfortable, but just go against that fear. Um, yeah, like what do you have any like looking back, what was the biggest takeaway from this whole experience for you?
I would say like not fighting against my anxiety. It's more like living with my anxiety. Like um being in alignment
Yeah.
during anxiety, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like I
Yeah.
have anxiety, but it doesn't matter because I can handle it
You
now.
don't have
I can go
anxiety,
through it.
anxious sometimes. You can still get
Yeah, I'm anxious. Yeah, I'm anxious.
at
Yeah,
times.
my English like is not that good, but like I'm anxious, but it's not bothering me anymore because it's a feeling and it goes away and I can totally handle it and that's the thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible. And that's the same thing, like we take away the identity. When you're in therapy, when you're in all these environments of trying to fix yourself, they give you the identity of like, oh, you have this thing and you need to be fixed. I say, okay, you might be anxious, but that's temporary, right? Um, so that's 100% true. And like, what would you
Yeah.
say to someone who's currently struggling with the DPDR, has seen the results, has seen results like this, and has the money, but is just scared to actually commit and invest in themselves, right? Because it isn't, you are investing in themselves. And again, like I think the biggest thing that changed my life is when I started to invest. Whether no matter where you are in
Mhm.
life, investing in yourself is the biggest thing. Like, what would you say to them?
I would say like I was on the point where I thought about losing my life. And I think that if you just have a little money to get invested in yourself, do it because what's worth like what's worse, losing your money or losing your life? Like, man, just do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my opinion on that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like, I mean, if you would go to invest in a car. That's you pay that's more valuable than literally like you stepping into your higher self. So like would you say you regret investing in yourself and working with me at all?
It was great, man. It was very great. I mean, I'm just living life the fullest right now, and it's better than ever. And I'm like on the way to be my best version. So that was the best investment ever. Like I was also struggling in the beginning. I can totally understand the thoughts, like, oh my God, that's money I could have spent on something else. But okay. sorry, but you can, but when you spend that, you spend it on yourself and on being a better version of yourself. And that's the biggest thing you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you for everything you've done. Sophie, like honestly, I'm serious. Like I've really enjoyed, me and Sophie have like, we always bring the energy on the calls. Her mindset has shifted from like being in the victim mindset of, being like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? But she gets excited, when there's a struggle, when there's adversity, something she has to overcome, she gets excited. And I can see that every single time she's checked in, it's like, okay, even when she was struggling a little bit more, I'm feeling this, but we're getting through this. I'm getting past this. I'm becoming better. And like because of everything you've overcome, I want to ask you, is there anything else you'd like to share with the viewers who might be struggling with DPDR before we get off?
It's like you're not alone. For sure, you're not alone. And there are so many people. And as I said before, we are so strong. And it's just such a gift that we can help each other through your community that you build. And yeah, just don't give up and you will get better. You will. For
Yeah.
sure, you're going to get better. Yeah.
You got this. We're all like you're all in this together. We've all, me and Sophie now have both been on both sides. I'm telling you, it might feel like forever, but it doesn't matter how far gone you feel like. Recovery is possible for everyone. Sophie
Yeah.
couldn't leave her house. She was stuck in the clinic. She couldn't go outside. Now she spends all day outside. Now she lives her life. She's not scared of any of it. And she's the best version of herself. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching and. Again, if you guys want to work with me, go to my Instagram description below, reach out just like Sophie did, and we'll have a conversation, see if you're going to be a good fit.